And we've got Bananas in chat from Hamstap85, Surprise Topple, Roman Empire II, Suzuki3158, Billman68, Monkey Ben, Badger Spanner, Charlie Panda, Torrance, Spangleboo Rapand, Peanut Butter 144, the Arctic Viking, Taribo 8, Xeros. Thank you everyone for the bananas, I appreciate it. It means that we're live here on twitch.tv/Asuma. We got some pre-stream noises. Daryl Bastion, Tank Dempsey 30, Gruder Legends for 25 months, saying Puppy, what a deceptively hardcore name. Yeah, the pre-stream music again was Puppy. If you enjoyed it, go check them out. Do the search for Puppy Band or Puppy Band UK, and you should find them. They got a Bandcamp, I think. Actually, I think they've got their album on Amazon. Anyway, they're awesome. Hamstup85 is here resubscribing for 11 months, saying one more to the Goldie Face. That is 100% true. That is truth in its purest of forms. Cyberace is here for 8 months in a row, saying 8-month anniversary. Thank you for making such amazing content. Thank you for the lovely message. Thank you for all the message. That is lovely. How's it going? Says Coconut Slices. I'm a bit bummed out. Had a unproductive day and just feeling the ugh. I want to work out. I want to exercise, and my shoulder's just annoying me. So I've been sort of half bummed out today. But looking forward to the stream all day, of course. And tomorrow morning there'll be a stream as well. Let's go put Link Sacks away. So we're just gonna continue building down in this area. No time-lapse stuff at the moment. Do we have? Yeah, so I figured we could start building up some of the walls over here. Might be a simple task, might not. There was something that I thought about, which is making it spawn-proof. Actually, the very first thing we're going to do is get more light into that area. Lightning Jim says, how was it unproductive? Well, I just couldn't get in the mood to record. You see, this is a thing, right? Like, I find when I'm exercising every day and working out, it just keeps my head in that better space. And when I start to not do it, it tips back down into like these lesser moods. And I was getting annoyed. I was like looking at YouTube numbers for Factorio again. Like, what am I doing again? There's some yellow glass somewhere around here. Where did I put that yellow glass? Yeah, I was thinking, the views aren't keeping up. Like, am I going to continue doing this series? I wonder what I'd think like if I was my normal self, you know? Badger says, poor ex, slave to the endorphins. I wouldn't say I'm a slave to them, it's just... I don't know, just... Everything's better in that state of mind, like especially making decisions and being productive. I know where it is. There it is. See, I knew I had some made. I hope I included this in the schematic. We need more rockets as well. Saya says, isn't the background music a bit loud? I'm probably just a bit quiet today. I'll turn it down a fraction for you. I can get it to the right number. It loves to jump over that one little number you're trying to get to. Come on! Oh. There it is, got it. I've got a noise in the ear from Sonin on Twitch. 2 months saying, sorry to hear you're feeling a bit worn out. Feel better in the name of faithful subs. Thank you, my man. Appreciate your support. Yeah, man, I'm not down or anything. It's just... unproductive day. It always annoys me being unproductive. X, what do you think about the new Devin tune? Love the EP taking video. Yeah, it was alright. The new song, I think, is just one of those ones to get into with more and more listens, because there's just so much in it going all over the place. We probably need other blocks here as well, is what I'm thinking. Does it have... It doesn't seem to have the glass in it. doing... Hang on, I might be doing something wrong. I might be not thinking properly. Oh, goodness me. Can I fly, please? Thanks. Let's look at it from down below. Woo! The render distance is low, so that made that look epic. Okay. It's kind of got the glass right there. It's on the right layer. But then it doesn't show the glass any higher. Why does it not show it? That's maybe I've changed the setting. That's really weird. Let's reset that colour. Maybe it's that one, and then reset the refresh. Like, it's there, and then it doesn't correct itself, which is really odd. Like, why is it not showing me the next bits that I need to see? I can see it to there, and then it's not there. Come on. There we go. Are you using Schematica, says GoGo. Now we're using Lightmatica. I mean, it's showing me some blocks here, right? Like, it's showing me something. But then when I go to the next level, it doesn't show anything out here. Okay, so... That's the skylight, you see? But it just doesn't show it. Right, anyway, we need sandstone. We need sandstone to make this happen. Ugh. Up we go. Cuplex says orange means incorrect block state, if I remember correctly. Yeah, it does, but it doesn't show you the glass for some reason. Maybe it never had glass, maybe it was just empty, but then it doesn't show you that the block should be empty, so it's very odd that that part of the schematic isn't working. So in here we should have... Oh, we're running low. Sort of. We got all of this. Oh, I've got this shoulder strap on. I think it's making me feel a bit woozy. Or cutting off blood circulation or something. I'm going to loosen it up. I'm starting to feel warm. I've also treated myself to a mocha to try and cheer me up. Going to try and cheer myself up with some satisfying of the taste buds. And caffeine. Oh, I'm sure it'll solve all my worries. Panda Bear says, have you played Fortnite yet? No, I don't want to play it either. As if I was going to play it. Jeez. Right, we'll do that. And that's going to be more than enough sand and sandstone, and we've got plenty of glass. This being... Oh! Crazy noise in my eardrum. It's Chris J102 for 37 months. Incredible. Saying, hey X, what are we grinding for today? We're going to be grinding this build, some materials for the Nether hub. There's a whole list of grinds that we've got to do. And we will be doing them. Chris, thank you so much for your continued support, buddy. I appreciate it. And I hope you enjoy the stream. So I know why it gave me an error with that one, and that's fine. I actually... Oh, I should have brought more blocks with me. And my... Oh. Yeah. See, I'm not my usual self. Normally I'm just far more prepared than this, and yet my brain just isn't in the mood today. It's just like, no, I'm not gonna do anything good. I'm on strike. Ah, eat food. X, if you need a laugh, go and see what Doc has built in the stockway in the stock exchange subway. Didn't he build a vending machine? Anyway, over here we shall be putting in those blocks. Right, this is a little tricky, isn't it? Because they go around the sides. Good stuff. So I think that's it. I think I don't actually put any more glass in there. Whoops. But I think I will, even though the schematics didn't say to do it. I think I'm going to put 2 bits of glass like that, so you don't get stuck in the hole. Which is probably a problem only I'm going to have, right? I'm the only one worrying about that. Oh Yehiniba says, are you a T-gay supporter? I don't know why people are calling it T-gay. It feels like a really kind of like lazy attempt at an insult. Yeah, another thing I've noticed with the whole T-series thing is it gets a bit racial, which I don't like. I will express my dislike for T-series as really just being a dislike for, you know, a corporate entity taking over our YouTube as a YouTuber top spot, right? Nothing to do with the country. I'm actually quite fond of India. Being from Britain, our histories have tied us together quite a lot. And I enjoy tea and Indian cuisine a lot. A dump to uniform says, "Lol, it's an insult." Yeah, but it's like the lowest common denominator insult. It's like, oh, well done you. You know what I mean? It's like it's not even funny or witty or anything. But yeah, like I get a little bit worried when I see some racial comments about it. So I'll say I got no problem with any country really. Especially not India, and I don't particularly like it when I see people being all like that, you know, making it about the country. Like I want to say the reason that I, you know, have my view, opinion, whatever we're going to call it, is because I'm a YouTuber and I like the idea of YouTube being about the individual more so than some corporate thing going on, you know. And that's my little view on it all. Right, I think we just did that one properly as well. There's some racial comments on both sides if you look hard enough, says Hermie. Yeah, there probably is. There's probably people over there saying something about him being Swedish or whatever, but, you know, it means as little to me on either side. Like, it doesn't matter who's saying it, it's racial, it's silly. Fat Dubsy says, do you think PewDiePie is better than T-Series? Well, it's like, what does better mean in that context then? Like, I would have far more interest in watching a video on PewDiePie's channel because I'm not particularly interested in Bollywood at all. Right, it's the diagonal one. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's some sort of inadequacy over here. What's actually going on there? So it's 2 there, and then on that side is it 1 or is it... Oh, there's 2 there as well. Okay, I probably just goofed up. Better is always a subjective term, says Cuplex. Yeah, you kind of got it there, right? Like it's just a subjective way of talking. Oh no, wait, maybe it was me adding a block. Like, I put that there in front of it, didn't I? Not sure if I should do that or not now. What is that block? That's glass. I don't know what to do here. I think I'm just going to build it up, right? We'll just build it up. So we then know to come over here and do this. We can see that. And guess what? We're going to go down below because I need more blocks. But you knew that already, didn't you? You knew that. You knew we'd be coming back down here. Hey X, why'd you use all the dispensers for the Wither project? You could have placed 2 skulls and dispensed the last one. Just because I'm me, really. You know? Don't think things through enough. It's probably not the answer that you wanted, but what can I say? I'm a derp, you know? I'm known for it. I'm gonna drink some more of this. This right here. Apparently PewDiePie is 70k subs ahead of T-Series. I think apparently T-Series actually overtook him at one point. I'm amazed by the whole thing. Like, it's really fascinating how we keep having these like surges of support for him, and I wonder like how many of those people are only just hearing about it, because it feels like it's been a big deal for a while. Is the mocha tasty? Yes, it is, Jens. It is very tasty. It was a worthwhile treat, I think. Okay, so there's our extra one. We've got to fill in the sides, the sides, the sides. Right, we'll continue going around and doing these, I think. Do you like the new update? Says TY Duty. Which update are we talking about? The new Windows update? I can't recall updating anything. There was a new Slobs update yesterday. The schematic mod confuses me, says JC is cool. It can be confusing, but you do get used to it. This takes a bit of time. Sweet. Asuma changed a lot there from last time. Looking awesome. You mean the build? It has changed a lot, hasn't it? But it's looking good. It is looking good. It is a good looking build. Ghostly Gamer says, hi, just joined, what you doing? We're just working on my base, we're adding skylights for the area down below. And then we're going to do some resource gathering and some building. But most importantly, we're going to have a good time, right peeps? A good time with Grumpy X today. No, definitely, Grumpy's not the right word, but it sounds good. A Lonely Beast says I get herky-jerkiness in the stream. I'm not seeing any herky-jerkiness for me, so I don't know what that is. Also, Zajamink is here, subscribing for 33 months. Zajamink, thank you so much for your support. It's appreciated. I'm sorry for being 6 minutes late on that one. Elizabeth Creates says, any suggestions for editing software for a baby YouTuber? Yeah, when it comes to editing, when you're getting going, depending on what type of content you're doing, of course, but a lot of what you might be doing is literally just stitching together recordings that you made, not having to do anything fancy with camera angles, panning, cropping, any of these technical editing things, right? Windows Live Movie Maker is free. I got started on that and I used it for years and it's fantastic. It does HD, but it won't do the best of best quality, but the thing is, like, when you're starting out, you don't really need to worry about maximizing the quality of anything, you know. You just want to get going, and it's a great way to learn the very basics of a timeline, and it's very easy to use, so I would recommend that. We have a noise in the ear. It's a donation here from none other than the one who loves the cats. It's I Love Cats. Saying, I was told I need to cheer you up, so here's a joke. What did the guy say to the man who cut off his feet? Oh no, you've defeated me. Or tis but a scratch, whatever you choose. Tis but a scratch, that sounds like a Monty Python thing right there. Tis but a scratch. I'll bite your arms off. Cats, thank you ever so much, I appreciate it. Yeah, I'm a little bit moody. I'm sure some of you have figured it out, but this is what I've been looking forward to all day, doing a stream, hanging out, making some progress on the area. Just not been my usual self today. Had an unproductive day. Just had one of those days where you just want to like wake up again and have another shot at it, but that's not how things work, right? Thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it, cats. As always, Mr. Sharp 1001 is here subscribing with Amazon Prime, and Nacho Brado is subscribing as well. Thank you to the both of you for the support. It is appreciated. Okay, so we've done these two here. We've got to do the other corners now. We've got to figure out the pattern of what's going on here, I guess. Omar says you were talking about how unproductive your day was, and then you live stream and make over 100 people have unproductive 2 hours. Brilliant. Brilliant. The unproductivity spreads. Oh, there's some delicious mocha right there. Teacher Pyrrha says, it's only a flesh wound, what do you mean? Your arm's off, I've had worse. Okay, so whereabouts was it, is the good question. It was, okay, second bump up, and in by one. So it's this bit here. Right, and now we can see the modification that we need to make. So it's glass, then we've got to get in this stuff all the way around. There's some leftovers from where I built it lazily and used some dirt, you know. Lazy Asuma, using dirt, not building it properly. Disgusting. Revolting. Okay, and that'll be quite easy to replicate over and over again at this point. I've only got to do it another 5 times. Winnie, welcome to the stream. Excuse me. Oh, that food is settling. Why does the mushroom have so many friends? Because he's a fun guy. Oh! Oh! I like it. I Love Cats is here with a donation again. Thank you, Cats. I appreciate it. Saying, I'm not going to be here for the whole stream because I need to wake up at 4 AM. Goodness me. I wouldn't be surprised if I still saw you in the chat later, Cats, talking about being sleepy. It's in the other side of the country, a 7-hour drive, but here's the joke. Why do shoemakers go to heaven? Because they have good souls. Well, Cats, what if it was a bad shoemaker, okay? Who had terrible souls? Okay, no, I'll stop being silly. Cats, thank you again so much for the support. I appreciate the joke. I appreciate it, buddy. Hope you have a good trip tomorrow. I've never enjoyed myself driving long distances in the car. I always try and avoid that. Oh, there we go. Where do you buy a Dark Lord? At the Voldemort, says Walker Wick. Jeez, imagine that. Imagine a Voldemort for Dark Lords and evil shenanigans. Oh, that'd be one heck of a shop, wouldn't it? Alright, up 1, up 2, it should be this bit here. It is that bit there. And we're getting a bit of a groove going here now. Sweet. Over to this corner. Favourite Monty Python movie, says TJP. That's a tough one. The Holy Grail or Life of Brian for me. Probably go with The Life of Brian. There's just some scenes in that make me smile endlessly. And I'm not very good with memorising quotes and stuff, but what's that? The bit where they're sitting up on the stools and it's like, we're the Judeans people's front. Not the people's front of Judea. It's like basically the same name. Oh. I feel like that part is like a commentary on early 1900s sort of Europe, like all the political parties at that time. All right, so we need to go fetch some more, basically. Actually, isn't this our last corner now? Boop. Hey, look at that! We're starting to see some illumination down here. I think some of that is chopped off on this side by those bricks that we have up there. I love the Holy Grail. One night I insisted that we watch it again because I love it so much as the fantasy gaming. Twice in one night, jeez. Void Gaming says, hey X, you feeling alright? Now, I've been had a bit of a moody day, bit of an unproductive day. But tomorrow I've got things to do all day, and then I'm not going to stress about try not to stress out about doing videos anymore. You might notice the frequency of Hermitcraft is slowing down. Obviously, I'm also doing these mega grinds at the moment, but I think I've just done this for so long now that I don't want it to constantly be like a source of worry or, you know, any kind of frustration. I want to get to this place where like everything about doing videos is like fun and enjoyable, right? It's always been very fun and enjoyable, but I've also taken it very seriously in terms of this is one like incredible opportunity that you can't squander, right? And after being here for like quite a few years now, it's starting to feel like, you know, that grind can take its toll, and you know, you're here, you're established. Maybe it doesn't have to be so intense, right? So that's, I guess, what I'm trying to achieve at the moment. And I feel like with Factorio, I might have taken a step sideways with that. I'd love to see a City Skylines on your channel again, says the Black Ranger. Yeah, I'm so discouraged after the Factorio thing from trying other games, though. I think it'll just... I'll just wait until Hytale, I think, because I kind of feel like that's probably going to generate a lot of interest and be like a sustainable thing. I think I just need to, you know, be cautious and careful. But when it comes to streaming, we can do whatever. I think if I do end up cancelling the Factorio series, what I would like to do when the new update comes out is play multiplayer with patrons and my staff and my community, and maybe do like a speed run together. That'd be pretty cool. By the way, remember the last stream when your sword kept disappearing? That was because you middle clicked the schematic, which puts the specific block in your first 3 hotbar slots, which you can configure. Alright, Cuplax. That makes sense. I did think it was a little bit odd, but we are playing with mods on. We got a noise in the ear saying, Sup Potent Frog 32, resubscribing for 8 months, saying RIP Steve Irwin. Yeah, RIP indeed, what a legend, right? I heard some rumblings that people on the internet are being retroactively angry at him or something. Bellanat has resubscribed for 5 months in a row, saying, I love your Ocean Temple based projects. We've done a few, haven't we? We've done a few. Oh my, glad you enjoy them. Yeah, there was another one a while back about Apu and people being angry at Apu and all this outrage stuff online. I just, too often do I find myself disagreeing with it. For me, Apu in The Simpsons is like, he is the stereotype, and that is the joke. It's when a stereotype is at the center of a joke, to me it's really obvious if it's racist or not. And when I say racist, I mean negative, hate behind it, right? Because things can be racial, doesn't mean they have to be fueled by hate or whatever. When I was younger, there was this bloke who used to tell us racist jokes, and I didn't like him, and he'd always say, oh, but I'm not racist or anything, and I used to just think, yeah, but your jokes are like just the lamest kind of, I don't know, any form of sarcasm, pun, whatever, and it's just about ripping on people of a different skin colour, right? And then there's stuff like Apu, which I consider more of a, like, I don't know, it just seems so harmless to me because it's so obvious that that's the stereotype, right? And that's what makes it a joke. Stereotypes are funny because they are, excuse my language, bollocks, basically, right? Like, we all know that people are not stereotypes, but what's also funny about stereotypes is sometimes people do fit the mold, but we're all smart enough to know that doesn't really mean anything, right? What am I... There's like... My brain's like, get this material, but it won't tell me what material it is. I know what it is now. My brain's just caught up with itself. Apu is the Indian stereotype. Homer is the American stereotype. Why is Apu's representation bad and Homer's justified? MMA's what a really well thought out thought on the matter. Reminds me of cultural appropriation a little bit as well. It's like, it's a bit of an oxymoron in a way, because culture itself is the like amalgamation of people's interests, expressions, and the sharing of them is what creates culture. And then to sort of like put down lines that are like, you can't do this because it's not your culture, it's like, doesn't make any sense. That culture is is shared by default, right? That's what it is. Jeez, I've had a bit of a moody day and now I'm having a moan. It's very British, isn't it? Definitely very British. So yeah, and then with the Steve Irwin thing, I think you could definitely have a discussion about it. I think you could have a reasonable conversation and say, hang on a minute, this guy, you know, like, is how he treated animals right or not? You know, you could have a discussion about that. But there's one thing for sure, is that guy bloody loved animals, right? It'd break his heart to hear that people thought that he was mean or wrong to them, right? And it's... yeah, I don't know. Calf the Dragon says, culture appropriation is more about profiting of someone else's culture at the expense of the people whose culture it is. It doesn't mean you're not allowed to enjoy someone else's excuse me, culture. Yeah, but it seems like people who are enjoying someone else's culture are the people being targeted. And when you talk about profiteering off of it, it kind of goes back to like colonialism, which is where I believe the term actually originated from. I mean, maybe one of the problems, right, is that we live in this age where we can communicate with people over the internet, we can have these broad discussions about ideas, and maybe sometimes the silly moments are the ones that rise to the surface and then everyone gets all irate about it. You know, maybe I haven't seen the person saying that's cultural appropriation, and then I go, oh, I agree with this, I don't know, some hypothetical example, but it always seems to be the other one. I don't think we need to place those blocks there, by the way. I think we just need to place these ones. The internet was a mistake, says Joel Kip. It's called Hellenism, or is that right, Hellenism? Cap the Dragon says people criticising people enjoying other people's cultures is just because angry people on the internet can't tell the difference. Yeah, that might just be right. Neil Green says, I really like the Factorio series. I really like how you perfectly captured how the jank just always works out. You don't get to see that in videos, and often I really like it. Even as something, it's more like a tutorial, I feel that's what makes it unique and interesting. Thanks, Neil. I mean, I know some of you are enjoying that series, right? But I've just got to play the YouTube game at the end of the day, to some extent, and I could see it having a worrying backlash on what I'm trying to do on my channel, which is, you know, grow it and sustain it. If I continue to do that, I had what, 200 people unsub the moment I put that video out, and that's just like, it's kind of mad to me that like one video can trigger that action. I mean, those people probably had not much interest in watching the videos, right? But what's weird is like, why in that one moment then does it become applicable to do that? I don't know, because obviously if you're not interested, you're not interested, that's fine. But it's weird how it just comes at that moment. Right, yeah, this is how we're going to do it, because I can't stand to let any items despawn. I'm going to run down here and pick them up after, I guess. Are you going to play Doom again? Yes, absolutely. When the new one comes out, we will do that on the second channel, no doubt. We've got noises in the air, and I'm ignoring them. It's such a silly goose. I Love Cats says, whenever life gets you down, Mr. X, and things seem hard or tough, and people are stupid, obnoxious, or daft, and you feel that you've had quite enough, just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour, that's orbiting at 19 miles a second. So it's reckoned a sun that is the source of all our power. And Cats is here with more cheers and bits, saying, the sun and you and me and all of the stars that we can see are moving at 1,000,000 miles a day in outer space. An outer spiral arm at 40,000 miles per hour of the galaxy we call the Milky Way. Cats there trying to put things into perspective. Are you trying to say, Cats, that I should feel dizzy? That's what I feel like you're trying to say. I'm messing with you. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate your support as always. Yeah, I know I need to put things into perspective. That's what my like exercise and working out helps me do. It always just helps me find that thought quicker and that way of thinking. It just feels so much more available and easier to find. Yet, like on a day like today, it hasn't even crossed my mind. I've just kind of been a bit bummed out all day and unproductive. And like, yeah, those thoughts don't come to mind. It's irritating. Okay, so how do we even put that? That one's going to be a bit tricky. I think we're going to have to do that. Dude, I want some night vision down here. This sucks. We also got a noise in the ear from Pencil Superdog, who's resubscribing for 2 months, saying, keep up the good work. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. Thank you for your support. Daskui says, I feel like Factorio is a nice thing to be live streamed. Yeah, I guess it could be. I mean, it's kind of strange. I feel like when I live stream it, like, you get to see all the grindy stuff, and I thought that's the stuff people wouldn't be interested in, yet the live stream series went really well. You know, views on the second channel have almost as much as the ones on the main channel. It's kind of crazy, but you know, it is what it is, and we'll see how it goes. I'm going to keep the next bunch of episodes going out on the channel, but after episode 10, if it just stops, then you know why. It's because I can't be bothered with being irritated by, you know, the thoughts of the number game. How many Prismarine does this project use? It seems like roughly 8 or 9 full storage systems worth of shards maybe, says Neil. It's used a lot. It's used a lot of stuff. You know, we can say that. And it will use a lot more. I think maybe what would have been smarter here is just to have built like a cut-off point going all the way to the... I think I might just do that. That's going to make... Although it's going to use more blocks, it's just going to make this quicker. And this is at the half slab level. Oh, it's at the full slab level. Nope. Bad idea. That won't work. Oh well. You know, I can say I tried. I tried to come up with something helpful. But it just weren't good enough. X, to avoid dropping blocks down, try placing the blocks on the blocks you've already placed. That's not possible because they are diagonal. Which is why I'm placing them off of blocks that I then go and break. Let's get some more of these slabs. Where do I learn like Matica, says Gren Frog? Good question. Excuse me. Is that... Did I just bring one... No, we have this. I was thinking... I know I'm foolish, but surely not that foolish. That's very foolish. Why are the blocks changing colour, says Stone? It's because they're not actually there, and they are guidelines to show us where we're supposed to be placing them. Place scaffolding in front of the blocks instead of behind them. Not possible because these are half slabs. Right, this is the only way to do it, basically. Okay, that's good. I think I'll run around and collect some now. Yay, collecting blocks. Half slabs. Still triggered, says Surprise Tulpa. Hey, we've been calling them half slabs since forever. It's just the way it is in this game. I got a feeling, though, at some point I'm going to have to suss out a better way to build this stuff, because this is slow, and this is, what, half a level? Half a layer of 40 odd? We've got a noise in the ear from Jadamel, who is subscribing with Amazon Prime. Jadamel, thank you ever so much for your subscription. I appreciate it, and I hope you enjoy today's stream. Thank you for your support. Caf says, place the blocks against the dark prismarine so you don't need scaffolding. If I place them against the dark prismarine, they'll be at the wrong height, because the dark prismarine is at the lower height, and when you place a block at the lower height, that's where it goes. So it might look like there's a better way to do this, but I don't think there is. They're also diagonal as well, which makes it all slower. Gia Gracio, thank you for the nice message. I appreciate that. I can't even leave them there because then things spawn on them. It's not stacked up very well, is it? Neil says, this whole half slab thing is so confusing. I've been thinking the glass blocks are half slabs. Yeah, they're not. This is a topside block. So for a whole group of reasons, it's a pain in the bum. Is essentially what's happening here. Hey X, how's the base program progress, says UGM Trash. It's right in front of you. This is it. This is the base progress right here. What you see is what you get. Whoopsie, apparently there's already one there. We've got a noise in the air. It's I Love Cats here with some cheers and some bits, saying, if it wasn't obvious, what I wrote before was a song. Galaxy Song by Monty Python. I love that song. Which movie of theirs is that in? I thought I might have recognised it if so. I did notice there were a couple of rhymes in there. But yeah, Cats, thank you so much, man, for the continued support. I appreciate it. Isn't there like a Monty Python movie that's not as well remembered as the others? I seem to remember like there's like 3 classic ones and then there's sort of like a 4th that's not quite as good. Maybe that's the one that's got it in. I seem to remember like a scene with like a black background and like a piano and they come out and they sing around it or something. That's what my little brain is throwing up right now. Cuplex says, my resub didn't process, so here is what I was going to say. Diamond Face Cuplex, loving your 4 content X. Looking forward to another 24 months. Anyway, don't let some figurative number dictate your life. Also, try out Manufacturio. I'm sure you and your audience will enjoy it. Should I donate $5 if my thing didn't No man, don't worry about it, buddy. If it's not working today, it'll fix itself on another day. You're right, Cuplex, but like today I just don't have access to that way of thinking. It's just not happening in my head. Oh, of course, things can spawn on this now. Well, we've spotted that, I guess, and we should probably start to take care of it. Yeah, maybe playing Manufactorio is a good idea. I did have a quick look at it. It looks a bit clunky, and I wouldn't mind seeing how similar to Factorio it is or what the challenges are like. My main fear with picking up like a Minecraft series is that you have to do the old Minecraft grinding. Don't mind doing a little bit of it in the beginning, but like it is old news to me, that kind of grind, right? We just do the one grind here on Hermitcraft. And that's our game. Oh, I should have put more on my noggin. Subpotent Frog says you are the 2nd biggest Minecraft stream at the moment. Cool, I didn't know. Thanks for letting me know. I don't normally stream this time, so wouldn't have known what to expect. DK Mania X Twitch is here, resubscribing for 2 months, saying good to be back. Welcome back. Thank you so much for your support, man. Appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream and have a good time hanging out with us. Right, let's pop up here and grab a night vision potion. Where'd they all go? They might have fallen down the gaps, by the way, which would be bad news. Dan Gamer says, X, go and give it to ya. He go and give it to ya. Oh, he's literally just written the whole thing out. Yeah, you copied the lyrics from Doc's description box, though, because it's got a typo in it. It says they're weak defences. What I actually say, if you listen to the track, is no weak defences, as in I'm referring to us not having weak defences. That was a beautiful moment of Hermitcraft history. If you want to get the MP3s, you can go to hermitgang.hermitcraft.com, where you can check out the remixes and you can get your hands on an MP3. Or free. Or free MP3s. That are free. Jeez, the freeze. Jeez Louise, the freeze. Please, just let me be. Let me feel the breeze of a lack of freeze. Jeez. Oh! Oh! There's another one. We got a noise in the ear. It's cheers and bits from Mr. I Love Cats again. Cats is saying a message from our very own Badger Spanner. I don't have any money to throw at you, but I want you to know how loved and respected you are, X. I hope your shoulder heals up quick so you can get back to the workouts. See, I didn't call you a butt once. I can be nice. I agree with it. Also, the movie is The Meaning of Life by Monty Python. Yeah, that's the one, Cats. Badger, thank you for the lovely message. I do appreciate that. I mean, that's why I have been looking forward to streaming all day, right? Because we always have a great time hanging out together. And it's a very, like, positive thing. It's positive for me. I hope it's positive for all of you. And yeah, I will get back to it, I'm sure. I'll heal up and I'll get back into it, but I'm not very patient with this. You know what I mean? This is like, no, I need to get back into this. I need to be on top of my game. And injuries is always falling behind, but you know, they're gonna happen. Oh, I fell down. Great. That's not what I wanted to do right about now. And I have one ender pearl to save me from this misery. Yeah, there we go. Cat says, oh, it's very positive watching you derp. As long as you're not taking it as an example, then it can be positive, I guess. It can be positive in a don't do this kind of way, you know? I think what I should have done doing what we're doing right now is think a bit more vertical, and instead of doing one layer at a time, you know, because I'm doing a lap and I need to get lots of blocks. Okay, we're actually done all the way to here. Wow. And then from over here. Sweet. Right. X, did you use ice on your shoulders, says Laurent Provide. Yeah, I've used a lot of ice. And I don't know, it's like I'm not really making any progress with it. To be fair though, I haven't really felt anything for quite a few hours, and I've had the ice off for a while, which is promising. But I'm trying not to move it too much as well. I got the compress on. So it's, I don't know how it's doing really. And then when it does feel okay, I'm going to feel very worried about what kind of movements I can do. You know, I don't want to do some sort of lift and, oh, there it goes, you know. So I'll have to think carefully about how I'm going to get back into my workouts. And what things I'm going to do. I was also planning on doing some non-shoulder stuff, right? But it kind of occurred to me that, like, you know, your body's one big muscle in a way, and everything's linked, and so much of what you do might require a little bit of balance or movement from your shoulder area, and yeah. Oh, peeps are asking how I hurt my shoulder. I don't really know. I just felt a tweak on shoulder day when I was doing an actually lighter set, because I'd done 3 in a row. I decided to do like a bit of a lighter set, but this isn't actually the first time I've had pains or problems in that region. I mean, again, not even pain. It's not painful, but I've always had like sort of odd sensations around my like neck area sometimes. So I kept working on correcting my form and figuring out what I was doing, and that kind of went away. Like that was a while ago, but now it's not quite the same deal. You know, I felt this tweak when I was doing my shoulders, and then the next day it was definitely there. So I was like, okay, rest, and then I sort of didn't fully rest and kind of pushed myself a little bit, and I guess paid the price. Trying to look at what blocks we need here. Oh my goodness me, always just getting useless stuff in this game in your inventory. Well, I hear a zombie, but I don't know where it is. We're looking for the bench, which is there. That explains why I couldn't see it. Okay, so this time we're going to go 1, 2, and then half slab. And then we've got this weirdness again. Okay. So I think what we'll start off by doing is going 1, 2 all the way around. Now it also includes there, but the thing is that then comes outwards. This is going to be a nightmare to build, basically. You know, another way to say it. So what I'm going to do is put a slab on top of it. No, wait, doesn't it have its own slab? Also, I have the wrong type of this stuff. Okay, there we go. We've got plenty of blocks. Let's try this again. So I can't jump on top of you. So we're going up by 2. And with a slab. Why don't you put the rendering in all below mode, says Nickel. Yeah, I'm not sure if that's going to be helpful or not. Let's give it a try though. Okay, yeah, that might actually be helpful. So, okay, we'd already put one there apparently. So if I do that, no. Oh, now I'm very... Okay. So then what we'll do here is 1, 2, and then we'll just put the 1 slab on top of it. Now that stops things from spawning wherever we go, which is why I think I'll do it like this. And we're going to run out of night vision again. And I've fallen down, not what I intended to do. Liking the music, says DK Mania. Glad you're liking it. Well, let's sleep in... Wait, is it daytime? It's already daytime. Oh, I already had one in my inventory. Genius. Well done me. Give me a medal. How's the Nether hub, says Stas Quoogly. It's doing all right. We're going to go there in a little bit, I think. Okay, more of those. Joel Kip says, sorry, all out of medals at the moment. What sort of medal do we need right now? A dirt medal? Who came up with a Nether hub idea, says Mr. Shinon. That was me. I covered it all in my episode. I made that, like a smaller scale version of it on my... Oh, okay, we missed a bit here. On my season 1, my own hub. It's like a small version of that. And I wanted to bring back the idea because I knew it looks amazing. And I've fallen off. Well, it is what it is. Oh, Turtle Master, can turtles hatch underground or only on an exposed beach? Is Crossfire. Good question. I think it has to be exposed just off of memory. But, you know, why not do a test? It's easy to make them hatch where you want to hatch. Ujim Trash says, I'm watching since season 1 at the moment. It's so cool to see how much everyone has improved. Yeah, and the game has improved, right? Like, you didn't have these sorts of building options back then. Everything was built with, like, cobblestone and wooden planks. It's crazy. Oh, right. Wagham Patrick says, you will continue playing on the same season when 1.14 comes out. Yeah, that's right. You sound sleepy, X's Crossfire. I don't have my usual energy, I'm just feeling a bit not my usual self today, I guess. But that's fine, we've still got a grind here to do together, right? I'm not going to do much more of this though, because it's slow and annoying. Ah, look, another one that we missed. Okie doke. Doesn't matter, if you place the title egg, it will hatch wherever, says Flatbread. They grow at night, but I can't remember if they have to be on a sand block, but yeah, maybe you can do them underground. Best way is always just to do a test, right? The Tone Prez is here, resubscribing for 8 months. The Tone Prez, thank you. Saying, haven't been able to catch the streams in a bit, glad to be back. Well, welcome back, thank you for your continued support, and I hope you enjoy what we're up to today, working on the bottom area of the base. You still sound cheery compared to Season 1, says UGM Trash. Hello YouTube. Hello Twitch, and welcome back to another live stream. We've got bananas in chat. Oh dear, oh dear. The good old days. Have you ever played Mario Kart, says Neil? When I was a kid, yeah. I have fond memories of playing some Mario Kart. Why don't you set up a beacon with nothing get vision? Do you mean night vision? You can't get night vision from a beacon. Otherwise I'd already done that. That would be a cool feature though, wouldn't it? Whoopsie. Whoopsie doopsie doo. What time do you generally stream, says Dascal? Quite commonly around this time, or maybe a little bit earlier. But not on the weekend. Usually on the weekend I stream in the morning, but... I mean, I thought I was going to be productive all day, right? If I'd have realised I wasn't going to be very productive, I would have started the day with a stream. Because then that would have been, you know, something productive to set the tone. But I decided, oh, do you know what? I'll just stream, you know, in the evening, do something a little bit different. But tomorrow morning I'll be streaming at the usual time. Oh, I think I'm going to sneeze. Don't sneeze. Oh, jeez. Whew! Emergency mute. Lizzie Best says, did I tell you I rewatched all of your previous Hermitcraft episodes? I'm still on season 1. It's hilarious as you sort of get excited periodically, but mostly you are the slow voice. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think you did tell me that, Lizzie. That's what people do. When they go and rewatch it, they let you know. Going through that Hermitcraft time machine, are you? Bless you, says Capable Bobcat. Thank you, Bobcat. That sounded painful, says Jess. Oh, they always are. Could you hear it? I did mute. The mute on this thing's just wonky, though. Completely and utterly wonky. I think we might have found our screenshot here. Let's get a half slab going. There's our screenshot. Ah, we're out. Let's go grab some more. Might have to craft some more. DK Mania Twitch says I want to hug and squeeze. The bat? Aha, we got some slabs. And we got some prismarine blocks. Sweet. Sweet, sweet, move your feet. You can hatch turtles underground. I saw an underground aquarium, says IBM M1. There you go, underground aquarium it is. Oh, I fell down. Oh, hello, where did you spawn then? Because this should all be pretty spawn-proof, I believe. Should it not? Maybe it's not. I mean, wait a minute, I am placing... Yeah, actually, this stuff isn't spawn-proof because we're putting full blocks on it. So in those areas, they could have spawned. I'm surprised we haven't seen more mobs down here then. We got a noise in the ear. It's a resubscribe here for 12 months, which is a goldie face from Timor2448 with no message. Well, thank you ever so much for your support, buddy. 12 months, 1 year, golden face. Jeez, thank you. Right, we are running out of blocks to place here. Or blocks left to place for now. That Enderman's in an awkward position. Nice spot, buddy. You almost did the resubscribe song again. You did it a while ago. The resubscribe song? What is that? Enderman look very dodgy from over here now. Look more like a frienderman. Let's get some light back in here. Oh, it is apparently. We're just in the dark area. Ka-cha! Right. We haven't done that bit yet. One, two. And we got a noise in the air. I'll read it in a second. I just want to think about how I'm going to tidy this up. We want to move those shulker boxes out of there. Let's get this bit here done. We've already placed one there apparently, or is that's my crafting bench, isn't it? And I don't have my axe. Right, I think we'll just leave it like this. So there's one little spot we can go through. And there you go, we've done a little bit at the bottom area. It took forever. I need to bring some things back with me. Here we go. And I need to pick these things up. Sweet, this should be 4 in total. Oh. 1, 2, 3. We're missing one. There it is. There's the 4th. Alright, out of here we go. Set the beacon to night vision, says Harris. Is that going to be a meme now? Should we just set the beacon to night vision, shall we? What else could we set it to? Badger says, go see Doc's Subway Station New Edition. It's a vending machine, right? Ah, Cuplex is here for 24 months saying, oh, this thing popped up again. Twitch being twitchy as always. Cuplex, thank you so much for your support, buddy. Appreciate it. Diamond Face, the one and only. Okay, that one's going to go in here. That's basically the rest of my backpack. With some things to throw away. Set the beacon to stun, says Torrance. Set it to stun. Good. Okay, I'm going to leave those behind. In fact, a few of these things can stay here. Set beacon to nausea, says Scenic Flyer. That's what we'll do, we'll set it to nausea. We also got Simple Light Live here, resubscribing for 2 months, saying, I got a shoulder injury from lifting and the physio gave me exercises to strengthen the supporting muscles. Great stream, hope you feel yourself soon. Simple Light Live, yeah, I was thinking about that. I was thinking, I've tried heating it up, I'm trying not using it and cooling it down. Maybe what I need to do is gently stretch it or, you know, strengthen it. Yeah, and I plan on going to the doctor on Monday and hopefully they'll send me to a physio. So yeah, I'm kind of potentially expecting that. So, Simple Light, thank you so much for your support. Maserati is here for 21 months. Saying, whoa, 21 months? I need to catch up on the streams more. Geez, either way, keep up the great work. Thank you, Maserati, I appreciate it. I'm actually going to take this strap thing off. I feel like I'm being choked alive by it, or at least I'm going to make it very loose now. Ugh. Peeps are saying eye break. You can have an eye break today, alright? Look away from the screen. That's right, the streamer is telling you not to watch. If you're looking at this stream right now, I'm disappointed with you. It's not an excuse to change the tab on your browser. It's not an excuse to look at the phone in your pocket. It's not an excuse to check your emails, okay, peeps? Look away from the screen. It's simple. It's simple. I'm doing it right now. I'm giving my eyes a rest because I saw the doctor and the doctor said, bright lights in your eyes all day, bad news, take 5 minutes every hour. I can't take 5 minutes. I said, doctor, I'm a streamer. I got to entertain the peeps. But I can take a moment to look away and replenish my fluids. Keep hydrated, people. You don't want to be dehydrated. It's not as good as being hydrated. Also, open a window. Goodness me, it might be stuffy where you are. Don't you know that breathing oxygen from a stuffy room will reduce your brain's capacity? That's right, that's some true science right there. You know, don't you want to increase your brain capacity by 1.1%? Right. That's it. There we go. Woohoo. Eye break. The coveted, the elusive, the one and only. The thing people can't stop talking about on the street. Everyone's talking about it on the street. Okay. We're going to go gather some sand next. Actually, I don't think I will do that. I think we'll go wreck some stuff in the Nether hub and film it. Yeah, let's do some wreck the Nether hub hype. Okay, the noise is in the air. Keep rolling in. We got Ryan Yuki here subscribing. Someone wasn't taking an eye break. Someone was subscribing. I'm very disappointed. No, actually, I thank you for your support. A DumDum85 has resubscribed for 12 months. There's a Goldie face in chat saying, "Is that a Goldie face? I'm just here for the derps." It is a Goldie face. It's not a derp face. Maybe we'll put that on the 7-year one. It'll just be a derp face. Permanent derp face next to your name, eh? Oh, it would be wonderful. Thank you for the support, buddy. Appreciate it. Let's get my camera account on this server, you know. Do you know what I am saying? I am saying that is a lot of noise right now. That is a lot of noise. Let's get the camera account rolling. Keep rolling, 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 rolling. What? Now, I know you'll be loving this stream right here. XISU. MA is over here. Jeez, that don't work. That don't work. Oh, what's that? Oh, cheaty, cheaty. Let's get our render distance up for a moment. Whoa, shaky, shaky. Give it a second. Rockets, I have them. Flying, can I? This is... Whoa. Is this complete? Did Force do the MVP on us? She hasn't said anything about it being complete. Well, I was going to go make concrete. I'm very glad I visited this place. Really? She's done it all. I gotta go check Discord. I must have not logged in for a while. You can't finish the Nether hub and not tell people, you know what I mean? Please never rap, says Exit Flagger. Someone hasn't heard Hermit Gang. You haven't heard my lyrical boxing. I'm dropping blows on all of my foes. Don't your nose? Don't scratch your nose. Just pick it. Oh. Let's have a look. I'm reading the Hermitcraft chat. Someone's finished the hub and just not said anything. I can't believe that. That's madness that you just finish it and not mention it. Fair enough. We need to start ripping out some more of this stuff over here. This kind of comes from nowhere, doesn't it? Right, anyway, I'm going to get my camera account on here like I said I would. We've got a noise in the ear from... Oh, what do you mean invalid session? I literally just loaded it up. It's already invalid, peeps. It's already invalid. Mojang Derp going on over here. Got a Mojang Derp. Inditerus has subscribed with Amazon Prime. Inditerus. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the stream. Deburged says, I thought Cub did that. Well, that makes a lot of sense if Cub did it. Because, you know, Cub fan is the master grinder in the server. Okay, let's log in. Yeah, let's blame Mojang's as Gundro. It's their servers. It's their session servers, you know. Okay, peeps in chat are telling me that it was Cub and Joe. That's cool. Right, I'm using my camera account now, so if you notice some lag. The last thing I wanted to do was just to tear off the roof. It looks like someone... Oh, someone cleaned this place up even further, I think. Okay, let's get these things modified and ready to go. Okay, I need OBS. Need to close that. Need to close Discord. Need to come back over here. Hello, hi. Need to change my video settings. I'm going to turn this right back down again. Slobs, what can you do for me? Oh, OBS even, right, it's going to start recording. Let's go there. Alright peeps, the stream shall now resume as normal. Fantastic, right? Fantastic. We should use some TNT up here. Do I have TNT to hand? Yes, but not a lot. And I wouldn't have minded some more. I can hear a ghast. I don't really have what I need. I need more redstone blocks if I were to do it that way. Ah, that's a bit of a shame. Oh well. They can't say we didn't try. Can we see the camera account, POV, says Tom? Nah, because then I wouldn't be able to record it. Right? Can't plug into the same thing twice. X, did you ever consider overclocking your old system to sleep? No, I wouldn't overclock it. It's old. Overclocking this new system, though, is something I keep thinking about. People keep saying in my comments that I should overclock my i9, but never really been a fan of overclocking. I just bought it because it had the best single-threaded performance. You have flint and steel, says Tara. I do have flint and steel, don't I? Why did I not think of that as a way to ignite it? Just, I had one idea in my head and I was like, that's the only one that works. Because I'm a dum-dum. I'm a dummy, I know it. Let's see if this even does much. I mean, it's on slab. Oh, yeah, don't fall through. Exactly, it's on slabs. It's completely pointless. Ah, hilarious. If they were full blocks, peeps, that would have been helpful. X, just use a bed. I always see those messages. Use a bed in the Nether to mine. It's like, yeah, it's not going to be quicker because you're going to have to constantly travel back and forth, and yeah, it's a bit silly. This is great though, like the fact that all the concrete is done. That's wonderful. Peeps are now saying derp? What's the derp for? Jeez, I can't do anything without people shouting derp. Even if I did something really smart and then went, is that a derp? Y'all will go, oh, you're a derp for just thinking it could have been a derp. Some derpception stuff going on there. What kind of person uses a bed in the Nether, says Torrance? Maybe a newbie. Maybe someone who's just started playing. Joel Kip says, and now you're a derp because you didn't know what the derp was. Oh, jeez. It never ends, does it? I just think the overclocking the CPU, great, but you would need to replace the CPU more often. Correct me if I'm wrong, says Mirak. Well, that's the sort of fear of overclocking, right? That you wear it out quicker, but then the technology's so good, how long's it going to last? What, even overclocking, you might only need to replace it after 10 years. Who knows? I really don't, and I know overclocking is properly supported now, but I still don't like the idea of it that much, but I have been considering it. I underclock my CPU down to the megahertz, says Jimmy. Is that to make it last longer? Flash time to that time when Asuma died from sleeping in a bed in the Nether, says Jess. Yep, there was that one time, wasn't there? Where I think someone in chat asked if I could sleep, and I didn't think about what dimension it was. Because I wouldn't be thinking, oh look, it's night time because we're in the Nether. So, yeah, that caught me out that one time. That was a good memory. You know, there really is a noticeable difference when you overclock, says Mickey Snipe. Yeah, I imagine there will be, but Omdurastic says modern processors have turbo boost, which essentially overclocks dynamically if you're only using a few cores. See, that's another thing. What happens if I disable some cores or disable hyperthreading? That might give it more juice for the single threaded stuff, which is what a lot of games use. Yeah, I think I hear that though, because when I render videos and stuff, sometimes my fans absolutely speed up. They go, start making a load of noise. And it's when the CPU's getting used crazy. Apparently Scar is streaming, cool. What's Scar up to? Coconut? If you could be so kind as to let me know. I also want to get my timers and stuff back on the screen. There we go. Wonderful. Place a slab on the slabs, then TNT and fire it up. Yeah, you might have an idea there. Might have an idea. Still pretty naff. I mean, it's alright, but I can't be bothered to do it. The other thing is you don't want to set a load of them off at once because they'll go flying. The explosions will move the next ones along and ignite them quicker and stuff. X, you want to be able to talk to someone who's a pro contact Newegg. They'll be glad to answer any of your questions. I've not really thought of ringing up and asking about the overclocking. That's a good idea. Scar is working on his retirement house at the country club. Alright, cool, Winnie. Thanks for letting me know. X, what are we doing in the stream? We're breaking slabs. Because they need breaking, you know. We can start placing the sea lanterns. We might do that in the next stream, actually. Ender Boss says call Mumbo. Again, we just got off the phone with Mumbo. Peeps, do you want me to ring Mumbo again? I'm sure probably most of you listening are thinking, I've been here for over an hour listening to him chat to Mumbo. He was going to start reading chat. I don't really want him to ring up Mumbo again. What do y'all? I'll let y'all decide in chat, you know. Should we ring Mumbo again? Because probably wind him up. Don't call Mumbo, says Sky Starry. Void Gaming says don't call him again. Jen says don't really want to hear more from Mumbo. Earn222 says don't call Mumbo. Terra021 says please don't call Mumbo again. Jeez, people really don't want me to call Mumbo. Boss Bro says don't call Mumbo. There's loads of people don't want him. Alright, fair enough, fair enough. Jeez. Cool Zelaf, says Peerless. Brilliant. Ray Moalis says, don't call Mumbo. Alright, I've definitely destroyed my own Twitch chat now. Cuplex says, yeah, chat definitely doesn't want you to call Mumbo. Yeah, it would seem so, wouldn't it? Can we get any suggestions for other hermits I should ring up? Oh, chat's gone dead silent now. Not a single message. You don't want me to call anyone? Hang on, wait. Is chat working right now? Peeps, type call Mumbo in chat if just to test that the chat's working. Oh, seems no one wants me to call anyone. All right, let's just go straight back to normal chat. Yeah, let's pretend that none of that ever happened. All right, right now this second, let's just go back to how things were since none of you want me to call anyone. You know, we'll just go back to normal. Skyfall says, call me. Brilliant. Call me. Call me. Call the doctor. Brilliant. Come on, we don't want to talk about phone calls forever, do we? What should we talk about, peeps? Anything but phone calls. Call Ghostbusters. Dum dum diddle dum dum. Could sing, could do that with dub 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 diddle dub dub. Don't know why that pops into my head. Can you pause the stream so I can go get a snack and not miss anything, says Jen. You can pause it, can't you? Or do they not work like that on Twitch? They work like that on YouTube. The problem with building temporary nether hubs is that you have to take them apart, basically. This is what I learned today. Tommy Frost says, do you like any Ghibli films? Studio Ghibli, I've tried to get into those, but not particularly enjoyed any that I tried. Talk about the Let's Play Minecraft Together birthday. Spangle, remind me when I'm not time-lapsing. Then I can take all the time in the world to mention it. Cool T-Series, jeez. Cool PewDiePie. Oh my goodness me, I have definitely unleashed the beast in chat. Alex says, what's your biggest fanboy moment? Definitely when I met Efo. Totally fanboyed. We took lots of pictures together. Torrent says, what have you done, X? I've literally destroyed my own chat. The quality of chat has disintegrated into madness. You're time-lapsing, says Patrico. Yeah, we're recording and streaming at the same time because the computer can do that, amazingly. I think my old computer probably could have done it as well because even though it was an old one, it had like the graphics card and what you need is like the graphics card to be able to handle the rendering encoding stuff, and it's got built-in encoding, and it looks like it can do multiple streams of it. So cool, Newegg. Brilliant. Oh. 6-9 says loser. Enjoy jail. Oh, or not actually. Isn't it witness protection now? Goodness me. The rat with the tats. Oh, it's just crazy. Big Lenny is on. Who's Big Lenny? Oh my goodness me! Can we please stop with the call messages? I've trolled myself. I'll admit it. I will press the dirt button if the call messages stop, because I've realised that I've trolled myself today, and that is a derp. Call for a second referendum. It's not. There's no such thing as a second referendum. That's an oxymoron. Call Rick Astley. He'll never give up. He'll never give up on me. He'll never hang up the phone. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm holding shift. Why would I fall off this stupid, stupid server? Oh, let me fly at least. Oh, let me half fly is all it's doing. Oh, come on. Right, we're back up. Shift doesn't work on slabs or steps, does it? It does. It does, but it's just what happens on the server. You have like a ping. You know, like, there's a little bit of delay and the thing gets confused and thinks you're not holding down shift. Seen it a gazillion times on this server. Alright, can I stop my recording from there? I can, excellent. Alright, so that's our first bit of time-lapsing done. I don't really feel like doing any more of this removal that needs to be done. We don't need to go to the desert and collect sand for the next stuff. I could start placing down the sea lanterns, but I think I'd... Again, I'm going to time-lapse that, so... I mean, do you all want to see me place sea lanterns? Is that a thing you want to see? Is there any excitement for the placing of the sea lanterns? Probably not. I noticed Cub fan has removed the chests here as well. Peeps are saying yes, sea lanterns! Whoa, we got sea lantern hype going on. Jeez. Was not expecting that. I don't know where Cub moved the materials to, but alright. Whew! We got some sea lantern hype. Wow. There we go. Yeah, I want to think that through actually. I think I might actually go to the base. Just because I'm recording stuff for videos, right, and putting it all together. It's probably not a good idea to... well, what am I going to do later? Yeah, I should clear up more of this first, I think. Sorry, peeps. I know. I said, hey, let's do that, but then I'm thinking, actually, let's do this proper for my video. Oh, I've got no ender pearls. I mean, this is the week of the grind, right? Like, hey, I said we'd be doing grindy stuff. I've fulfilled my promises. Also, have we had a noise in here that I've completely ignored? Sancho Panzo, thank you ever so much for 3 months of support. I like your username, and I apologise for not noticing that sooner. Okay, camera account is being repositioned. And I'm going the wrong direction. Brilliant. And now it's in position. We shall record. And I shall get ready for all of this creepy music while we do this. The grind is real, says Heavy Metal Miner. It is certainly real, but, you know, it's getting done is what's important. And we get to hang out together and have a good time, right? Asuma, why don't you do some base tours? I've never been too keen on doing, like, toury videos, but I always think save it for when, like, you're not going to have time to record, like you're going on holiday. And I'm going on holiday in April, skiing. So maybe I'll do something like that at some point. Do you like tungsten dioxide, says Keo Plays. I don't know what tungsten dioxide is. Sounds like some sort of chemical that I probably don't want to ingest. X, when will the stream of 7 of 7? Oh, tomorrow morning is 7 of 7. It was going to be 5, but then I was like, oh, I could do the weekend as well. Where are you going skiing? Probably in the Alps, I think. The old Alps. They've been there for a while, haven't they? I love skiing, by the way. Very ambient music, says WTXV. Yeah, it's definitely got some ambient vibes going on. Atmospheric, whatnot. Why don't you put down a beacon, says GoGoZap. Oh, peeps. Oh, I should have thought of that. We should have put down a beacon so that we could get the haste effect. While, do you know what? Do you know what? I think I should. Do you think I should press the dirt button because we don't have a beacon here? Like, you know, we could have put a beacon in this area, and then we could have got the haste effect, which means that you can mine faster. I don't know. Should I press the dirt button? Maybe I should press it. Gundro says X is so mean. I love it. I'm not trying to be mean. It's always in good spirit. It's always in good spirit. Maybe I am a little bit on the trolly side sometimes, but I do mean it in good spirit. You know, it's all about having a bit of fun. Do you ski with your screen mask on? Says what's up. Yeah. I don't want people to see my face. You know, got to put the ski mask on. Ski mask. X, you need a troll button in addition to the derp. Possibly, yeah. Have a troll counter. It could be under a bridge. That would look amazing, wouldn't it? A little bridge with a number under it. Will any Hermit Islands be three-dimensional in the hub? So what we're going to have is flat but semi-3D. It's going to be like a layered effect. Like there'll be carpets next to, you know, blocks that are not carpets, I guess. So it will have a slight... Oh, do you know what I just realised? We're going to need excessive amounts of glass in this area as well. I'm not sure if we ever put that in the resource hub thing. But to not get too distracted... My goodness me, I need to go check that. After we've removed these blocks, we're going to go check that, because I might need to start gathering sand. It's going to have a slight 3D effect, but the cool thing is when people put in their portals, they're going to decorate them. Not massively, but just have like some sort of... Like little like imagine a board game, right? And then you've got like a castle building, right? That you put on a tile on the board. It's going to be like that. You'll have these little like micro builds, I guess, to represent what's the portal going to. Hey X, does Minecraft lack bosses? I mean, it's got a couple, but it's not like a boss progression oriented game, is it? Why don't you place a bunch of TNTs instead of mining blocks one by one? Because they're slabs. The TNT only blows up one block, or the block that it's touching. So technically it could blow up 4, but you can't precisely place it in the middle. So using TNT to blow this up would be painfully slow.
Maybe not, in fact. Just think about the concept of time from their perspective. They are waiting for...
Can you give me Minecraft tips, says 2 Million Loves MC. Yeah, go watch my tutorials playlist on my YouTube channel. Then you'll get tons of Minecraft knowledge, basically. Like I said the other day, I have been thinking about doing a video about like placing block techniques and removing block techniques and just quirky stuff that decreases the time of the grind, you know. I hear some peeps hitting that follow button. I can hear those noises in my ear. Thank you for following me here on Twitch. If you haven't done that already today in this stream, then goodness me, what are you waiting for? Go hit that follow button if you want to. You don't have to. I've just noticed something. There's no slabs on top of those portals. They need to have slabs on top of them. They actually... That one's got a slab on top of it. See what I did there? Amazing. Asuma, sing Hermit Gang, please. Hermit Gang, Hermit Gang. We're just a gang of hermits. Hermit Gang. Is that good for you? X, do you like lo-fi music? Says Tommy. I love lo-fi music, especially black metal. I don't know if that's the first... Nah, it's probably not the... Probably definitely not the first incarnation of lo-fi music, but I adore stuff like Dark Throne. It's amazing. Such a dork, says Badger. You've always got nice things to say, Badger. You've always got nice things to say. Thoughts on Hytale? I have them! I think Hytale's going to be good. I think it's going to be fun. I'm going to enjoy it. I'm going to play it. Asuma, why did you create Hermitcraft, says Boy Gaming? I didn't create Hermitcraft. I think Cleaners from Venus when I think lo-fi, but Burzum works too. Cleaners from Venus, not heard of that. Express the dirt button, even asking is a derp. Asking what? I'm always one step behind chat because of the delay. Badger says, but I complimented you and everything earlier. I have to have balance. Fine, you have your balance. Right, what we want to do with these last few blocks is drop down there. And we missed one somehow. Alright, here we go. Mumbo Jumbo regrets building his witch farm, says Ukatashi. Why is that? Right, slabs to collect. I'm going to stop recording because we're done. And we weren't going to do sea lion. We're going to go check on glass, yes. I can't remember if I made glass chests or not. This music is slightly disturbing, says Respect. It's dark and gruely. Ghouly. Gruely? Ghouly. I don't know. It's something, alright. Okay, so we've got to go through the shopping area portal. Dark and ghastly, says Badger. There you go, dark and ghastly. He found like 8 more witch huts and it made him rethink the way he was spawn-proofing. I did send him a message saying that you don't even need to spawn-proof it, because witches have a fixed position, right? You can AFK above them. We could go check out my farm if you all want to see it. Hands up in chat. Type Cool Mumbo in chat. No, we're not doing that again. Hands up in chat if you want to see the witch farm, because I made a tunnel to it, so we could do that. We could do that. That is what we could do, friends. That is what we could do. And there are lots and lots of hands up in chat. Badger says, go on then. Can we have some uninfused responses? Oh, if you have to. Might as well then. Oh, geez, I guess so. Uninfused responses, peeps. Forget the hands up. They look too exciting. They're too exciting for this stream, those hands in the air. Don't wave them like you care. Jeez. Okay. So, black concrete is now kind of out of here. So, yeah, look at this. Someone's done this. So, I guess parallel to light blocks, which we could craft more of, we need grey glass. Huh. Someone has started on it. Terrific work. Okay, so we're going to need a lot more of that grey glass. I can help with the dye. I guess this means more AFKing for me now. Got to do more grinds, right? Teenager grown. Fine. Oh. Thought I saw a player. Right, so we need sand and we need ink sacks. We're going to go check out the witch farm, then we'll go get some sand, I guess, right? Torrent says, whatever, X. Whatever. It's not like we have any say in this. There's Oscillate. I think you're joining in the fun. Because, I mean, I'm literally asking if people want to. Oh, what a professional end of... Jeez, I've been throwing these pearls for years. The skills, unbelievable. Badger says, whatevs. Like, do it if you really want to, yeah? Oh my goodness me. That sounds like how one of my friends talks. Skello Master says, remember me. There's lots of names that come through this chat, buddy. All is good. Cake Man is here. Cub! Did you finish the hub? Part of it. Right. Righty-o. Righty-hoo. Righty-diddly-doo. What are we doing here? Let's chuck away the TNT. Let's chuck it away. We're going to grab some shulker boxes for making those sea lanterns. We're going to grab some shulker boxes for sand. Oh, you're filled with gravel. Cool. Because we gotta. We'll go to the witch hut, by the way. I'm just doing this first since we're here. Try not to die. Oh, okay. Very good. Right, so what I do is I put all of these things into here. And now we can craft stuff. That's a lot of those. That is a lot of those. And there's a lot of these too. What are your thoughts on Anthem? Says Kinda Lost. Which Anthem? The National Anthem? LPMT birthday hype, says UGM Trash. Oh yeah. Can't forget about that birthday hype. That sweet, sweet birthday hype. Let's get some birthday hype going, peeps. Let me just open my editor here. And click on a button. Oh, what's that, ladies and gentlemen? Some sort of streaming schedule. Some sort of day of entertainment that should be in your calendar. Should it really now? Yeah, it should. Don't question it. Jeez. Don't question it. Peeps, on that day, the fateful, the one and only, the Tuesday the 26th of February, we'll be streaming. That's me and all of my chums from the Let's Play Minecraft Together server, putting together a day of entertainment to celebrate the birthday of the server. You're invited to come and hang out with us and watch. And if you want to do so, you can see all the channels on your screen. So put that in your calendar, peeps. No excuses. None. Excuses are not allowed around here. Okay, enough of the silliness. That's happening in the future. And I hope to see you there. And I hope that you enjoy yourself when you're there. And if you don't enjoy yourself, I might get angry. See, look, the hyperness is starting to happen. Oh, he's going into a hyper mode. Jeez. I need to hire someone to do this for me. Craft my sea lanterns minion. Should get Evil X on here. Evil X would do it. He's always asking to come on the server. Asking me where my TNT is stored. I'm not letting you on. Right, in you go. How much of this did we actually fill up? Right, a little bit over here. My goodness me, that's a lot. Edida, welcome to the stream. Lizzie Beth says, if I don't enjoy myself, you will have to get over it. Get over it, sucker. Okay, they didn't go off the cliff. That's good. By the way, one of the things I'm trying to do here is always craft stacks. Just because those half stacks annoy me. Yellow Jumpsuit says host meme review. Can someone tell me who is... Oh, what's his name again? Why am I thinking Jolliand? I think I'm combining two names together. We've got a noise in the ear as well. We'll get to that in just a second. While I'm on this thought. And I haven't put the thing back on the screen so I can see what they are. Oh, Jolliand. Why? Roland. Something. Justin Roland. Justin Roland. Rolliand. Who is Justin Rolliand? Because that name keeps coming up. And I happen to have seen them in a couple of videos just recently. Because he was with Elon Musk. And now I'm like, oh, who is this person? I think they have a podcast. And... you know, one of the things I don't do with podcasts, as much as I enjoy them, is shop around. Oh, he created Rick and Morty! Oh, okay, wow. So does he have, like, an internet persona or presence, like a channel or something that he does online? Because like, it looked like they were in a proper setup when they did the thing with Elon. We got a noise in the ear. From Eagle Fam here. Eagle, thank you so much, as always, for your continued support. Thank you for the bits, it's truly appreciated. And welcome to the stream. You're welcome here. The peeps have cheered me up today. I've been in a bit of a bum mood. And now we've been streaming for a while. And things are cheery. We're doing the grinds. But thank you so much. Oh, Cuplex says reading game chat. He didn't say anything about finishing it. It just got finished. I've got a bunch of... jeez. I've got a bunch of concrete now that I don't need for anything else, but... Hey, it's done. It's all good. Okay, and then a few more. I should have checked how many more of these we needed first, really. That would have been a very smart idea to have checked first. I think, if I remember correctly, it's like one double chest, so we'll fill 2 of these up and then, because I know this ain't particularly exciting. Some of you are probably excited by it. Not all of you. Oh yeah, so asking about this Justin guy, does he have like a podcast or something, peeps? I'll let me know again. Eagle fam is here, gifting a sub to Crossfire Kira. Eagle, thanks for gifting the sub. Crossfire Kira, I'm saying your name because you're now a subscriber. You can throw emotes in the chat. Feel free to throw a love heart to Eagle for her support. And Lazy Zombaro is also here, subscribing with Amazon Prime. Lazy Zombaro, thank you ever so much. I appreciate your support, and I hope you enjoy today's stream, hanging out with us as we make sea lanterns of all things. Because those sea lanterns, they ain't going to make themselves, are they, peeps? They ain't going to make themselves. And another noise in the ear. It's S4M__ subscribing with Amazon Prime. Thank you ever so much for your Prime subscription. I hope you enjoy the stream we are doing here today. Thank you again. That is a lot of prismarine shards, says Made Awesome. Oh yes it is, and we need it for a lot of sea lanterns. Lots and lots of sea lanterns. Okay, I have not caught a single message about this Justin guy, so I'm going to have to do my own research, basically. I mean, I would do that, I wasn't trying to be lazy, I just happened to remember to talk about it. Is this the Lava Dolphin song? I think this is Lava Dolphin. Hey, we got a Lava Dolphin emote. Peeps, put your Lava Dolphins into chat. It's time to pay your respects to the one that swims in the lava. Okay, we've actually like exhausted this of everything. Maybe some of it's... Aha! Secret stash. Oh, more secret stash. There's the Lava Dolphins. The chat is officially a sea of Lava Dolphins. GG. Only on this Twitch channel, right? That was an amazing Hermitcraft moment. Do you know what I'd like to do? I noticed Grian's on his second channel got this Best of Grian video. I think I'd like to do something like that. And recapture those classic moments. But me being me, I'm so meticulous with stuff like that. I would have to like go through every single episode and... Yeah, maybe it'd be cool if we set up like a community submission thing, and people could submit their best memories. Because between us all, we'd probably figure out all the best bits a lot quicker. But yeah, that'd be a really cool idea to have something like that. Some like go-to videos for the best bits. This would be in it, is what I'm saying as well. This would definitely be in it. Also, episode 299, the greatest episode ever recorded by professional Minecrafters, would probably be the very first clip you see. If you've never seen episode 299, oh, you need to go watch it. It's the funniest thing that ever happened, I think, in Hermitcraft history. I don't think anything will ever top that. Eagle Fam is here, gifting a sub to Jimmy HHD. Thank you so much, Eagle, for gifting the sub, and Jimmy HHD. Thank you for your 2 months of support. You're now a subscriber thanks to Eagle. Subreddit for submissions, says Miguel. I'd have to figure out some sort of way, right? Okay, let's head over to that witch farm, since I said I would. Sleeping in the Nether shall be in the best moments for sure. Yeah, that's the other thing. There's loads of crazy moments on live streams, right? Jimmy says, my favourite memory is when you came on the vanilla patron server season 1 and your statue started leaking. I think I remember that. It started melting. I think, if I'm remembering the right thing. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Going the wrong way. Hermit Gang would be a highlight, yep. I'm leaking, Asuma, says Cufflex. I'm leaking. Hermits in a hole, says IJ Craft. Yep. Professional Minecrafters, apparently. Sonin on Twitch says, X, any ideas on what to do with the Nether Guardians? The Nether Guardians? Oh, those ones. Yeah, I've got an idea. The anvil drop on Mumbo during the live stream was also great. Is that the one where I went to place a anvil on the side of a block, but I was holding shift, so by placing the anvil it meant I was standing on it, therefore I was immediately falling and I fell below it and it killed me? Is that the one you're on about? When I tried to anvil someone else and killed myself with the anvil? Is that the most ridiculous thing ever? X, are you happy with the way the winter area ended up, says Tommy. Absolutely, it ended up gorgeous. That was a real good community project. What's this? Some sort of mysterious portal? What's this? Some sort of witch farm? Which farm is it? It's the witch farm. So this is the perimeter for my one. This is all pretty much natural. All I did was remove a little bit around here. That was all that needed doing. This thing's turned off at the moment. I'm not going to turn it on as well because I haven't touched it in ages. But I made a big mistake. This thing here should be over to the side and not in the very middle. That was kind of stupid of me because now we've got this big platform up top that lowers the spawn rate. Other than that, it's fine, but I don't think I'm going to fix it just because it works and... Ooh. We might come back and like finish this project up at some point, but it works and I can get resources from it, so I'm not really bothered about fixing it up. But yeah, it's got like an XP mode. There you go, look, witches are coming in here already. Witches be falling. Witches be falling. Exa, just watch your wither prep video. When you say you have 64 wither, you had an army of golems to soften them up. Have you considered doing this? I had not, but it might be a really good idea to do so. Right, this is what I've been searching for in those other streams, right? This little pillar that sticks out. Dear God, flying in the Nether is its own hazard. I think we need to head... Yeah, pretty much this direction. I hope. No! Why can't I tell what way the numbers are going? Okay, and there's the hub. We found it, but we don't know a way in. Slight problem with our new Nether hub. How do you get in? I mean, I should try and find like a lower down bit, I guess. Actually, I can break some blocks here. There we go, that's the way you do it. There's going to be a lot of that throughout the season. Peeps are talking about the banhammer in chat. What's going on? What is going on? Let's go check. We've got those sea lanterns to sort out. Let's go have a look at that. You can see the feet of ghasts up there. Incredible. They're spawning on the roof, I guess. Who's that? Cub fans doing the work, doing the grind. GG Cub. GG, my friend. This is not what I'm here to do, but someone's got to do it, right? Awesome. We're here to go through the portal. Asuma, first time catching a stream since you and some of the hermits visit Draftmorg's server. He still gets all giggly when it's mentioned. Yeah, guy's got a wonderful laugh. And a wonderful server. You forgot to sleep in the Nether, says UGM Trash. Ah, we'll just sleep in the overworld then. We'll sleep in the Nether when we're next there. Matt Carter says, what's the use of Harmony? I don't have a use for it yet. Can you believe it? What kind of silliness is this? Utkarshi says, what are your thoughts that India may be at war with Pakistan? I'm completely ignorant to anything like that, but I don't want countries to go to war with each other. War is bad. Fight war, not wars. Let's go over here. Yeah, look at that. Oh, might have just filled it all up, I'm not sure. No, we didn't get 2 full shulker boxes, did we now? But we're close, we're close. And we're getting closer. Someone, I didn't put these stone blocks here, someone's been using this like additional visual of adding in extra blocks. Because I've been doing the lights and that, oops, wasn't me. Okay, so, oh, just a little bit in there. Okay, so still a bit to go, so I do need to AFK in the base if we're to get all of the sea lanterns for the floor. That's the thing, I guess. Now we've got to work on getting tons of grey glass together, but I think what we'll do tomorrow is place down lots of sea lanterns. I think that's what we'll be doing tomorrow. Yeah, alright then, so tomorrow morning, peeps, I'm going to be streaming some more Hermitcraft, but that's where we're going to wrap it up. We've done what we needed to do today, and the Hermitcraft adventure for you continues, my friends, because Mr. Good Times with Scar is on the server, and I very rarely get to raid Scar, so it's going to be very fun to send you all over there. Thank you for watching, everyone. Stick around and check out what Scar's up to. He's an amazing builder who'll be doing cool stuff, and I'm sure you'll enjoy it. So a big thank you to everyone who subscribed, resubscribed, donated, and cheered. As always, I'm appreciating your support, and I'll be seeing you tomorrow morning with another live stream. So ciao for now. Bye-bye.